My name is Tracy Davis. I am a business and success coach, and I'm excited to be able to come on and share some business tips, success tips, mindset shifts, all of that. That is what my goal is. I have a lot of things to offer, so I do encourage you to visit the link in my bio. Chances are there's something there that can bless you, all right? So yesterday we actually started talking about some keys to success, and we were talking about shifting our mindset, and of course yesterday we were ending a month, and today we began a new month. I'm not going to date this, of course, but I'm excited that you're here. Very, very excited that you're here. Thank you so much for hopping on. I see somebody that's very, very special on there, so wave, wave, wave. Hey there. Hey, Appointed. Hey, Rootsmon. Hey, Coach Venus. So grateful that you all are on here. I believe that the information that I share can help all of us no matter what our walk of life is. We all need to have mindset shifts, right? We all need to take, I would say, inventory of where we are and where we want to go, okay? So what I'll be doing is actually talking from just giving some points from my book, and I do encourage you, if you don't have a copy of it, to get it, because you can kind of jump ahead of the teacher if you choose to. 14 Keys to Finding Good Success. 14 Keys to Finding Good Success by yours truly. The link is actually in my bio, okay? So anyway, we had talked yesterday about defining success. I thought that was very important, that you have a clear definition of what success means to you. Then I promised that I would come on today and tell you what my definition is, and then hopefully you can derive some wisdom or some tips from what I feel is a great definition. I also asked you to talk about or think about or write down what you feel your ideal life should look like, right? I talked about, planning your life the way you plan your vacation in detail. A lot of times we live life haphazardly, but we plan our details like, plan our vacations in such detail, because it matters to us. So we actually need to live our lives in that way as well. So I want to thank everybody that's watching me live and also watching the replay. Again, my name is Tracy Davis. I am a business and success coach. I do encourage you to visit my website, mysuccesszone.com, mysuccesszone.com. There is a free lesson there on business mindset, but today we're actually talking about success in general, okay? So today, let's kind of pick up with these points that I want to share. I appreciate you hanging out with me. The first one is actually giving you guys my definition. Happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday. Achievement is what my definition is. Success is the achievement of something desired, planned, or attempted that accomplishes your God-given intended purpose while reaching a state of prosperity. So it's a long definition. I'm known for them. I am known for long definitions and long affirmations, but that's just how I roll, right? So let's break this down. It is an achievement of something desired. So I believe that God will give you a desire. The Bible talks about if you delight yourself in Him, He'll give you the desire of your heart. There are different interpretations of that, meaning if you have a desire, He'll help you get it. And then there's another interpretation that says the actual desire that you have, He gave it to you, right? And so for you to achieve success, you need to actually have a clearly defined desire and then a plan of action to actually reach it, right? So a lot of us will have desires, but we never come up with a plan of action, okay? So achievement of something desired, planned, or attempted, okay? So that means you have to try, right? You have to make some effort towards seeing it accomplished. And it's God-given. I really believe that each of us has an assignment from God, right? I believe that our makeup, the very interests, the very desires that we have, I believe that God gave them to us, okay? So I have no desire to go to the moon, as far as like, I want to be an astronaut. God didn't put that in me, right? But since I was a child, I've loved business. Anything pertaining to an office, picking up a phone, taking an order, I've loved it since I was a child, right? That's an indication that business was put in me. The desire for enterprise was put in me by my Creator. Okay, so I want you to pay attention to those types of things. What do you naturally have a desire for? Okay, that's probably an indication that it is a God-given desire, right? Now, as we continue with my definition, achievement of something desired, planned, or attempted that accomplishes your God-given intended purpose, right? I say in my book, intended end, intended purpose, but it's God-given, right? And you're going to reach a state of prosperity. Now, we'll define prosperity later on, but that's my definition. I feel that it should be something that I'm going for. I feel it should be something that God put on the inside of me. That's an insatiable desire that I have to do it. It's like I can't let up until it's done, right? And so I want you to examine yourself as you are in pursuit of success, knowing that what it means to you, you've given it a clear definition, and you're working towards making that happen, okay? So That's the first thing I wanted to give you is my definition of success. It's an intended end. It's a God-given purpose. It's putting forth the effort towards a particular achievement. Okay? Second thing is the maker of a thing determines the purpose of a thing. God made us, right? Now, if you made yourself, then you can determine your purpose, but he made me, right? And so when you're looking at success and defining it, you have to go to the maker of the thing. Okay, so if you buy a car, typically they have a manual from the manufacturer. Anything that you buy, we just bought, like my husband bought a air purifier. Anything that you purchase, the maker of the thing always provides instructions. Okay, so if you're desiring success, you need to look to the maker of the thing, the maker of you, and say, God, what is my purpose? What is my intended end? What is it that I should be striving for? You don't want to be in a race that you were never supposed to be in, right? You don't want to be striving for things that are not going to give you the fulfillment that you desire and deserve. So it's important that you go to the maker of the thing. Okay. Now, I'm not going to get all preachy and all of that. In my book, I do cite some different scriptures because I really do believe that everything we need is in the word. And if we stop being so religious and just look for the principles, we can have successful lives with ease, right? So the maker of a thing determines the purpose of a thing. So if you don't know your purpose, then you need to ask God, what's my purpose? You need to pay attention to what it is that you naturally desire, you naturally like, you're naturally attracted to. Okay? Third thing, you need a defined schedule. Okay, if you're going to be successful, you've defined it, you've asked God for purpose, now you're going to need a defined schedule or a daily regimen. You can't be flighty. You have to be disciplined. You have to be focused. If you're wanting to achieve a particular thing, you need a schedule, right? You need to have, I call them morning rituals, afternoon rituals, nightly rituals. These are things that will actually help you become self-disciplined so that you can achieve the thing that you are desiring, okay? So discipline, focus, things that are written down, things that you do every single day that may seem monotonous, right? But they're helping you to get to where it is that you desire, okay? These are keys, guys, keys that will actually help you to succeed, right? Knowing how you define success, consulting God to make sure that you're on point, you're on task, you're going in the right direction, running the race that he wants you to run, okay? Hey, everybody, thanks for hopping on. And then making sure that you are disciplined, making sure that you're focused, making sure that you actually have a defined schedule or a daily regimen. So for an example, my daily regimen includes making sure that I do personal development, making sure that I have a healthy breakfast. All those things are important to me. They are in my daily schedule as a woman that wants to be successful, okay, without excuse. Fourth thing is you will become prosperous along the way, okay, but it doesn't necessarily mean success. So when a person says, oh, I made $1 million this month or this year or over 5 years, that's great, right? That's wonderful, but that's a part of it. I believe that prosperity is living a life where there's nothing missing and nothing broken. Okay. Now, what do I mean by that? I don't want to just have money. I want to have a great relationship as well. I don't want to just have money, a great relationship. I want to be healthy as well. Right. And, so you just kind of look at those things of what does a prosperous life really look like to you? So when I was giving you guys my definition, prosperity is a part of it, but it is not all of it, right? I want a total life prosperity. I want to make sure that I have nothing missing and nothing broken. And so that's why I'll continue to strive even when financial goals are met. I got to make sure the relationship goals are met. I have to make sure the health goals are met, right? And not from a pressure standpoint, but from the standpoint that I know that I can do better. Right? Can you do better? Can you do better with your health goals? Can you do better with your business or your career, your job? Can you do better in your relationships, right? Those should be, when we're talking about relationship goals and business goals and all those things, we should get serious about them and write those things down, get a clearly defined what it looks like when you reach that, right? Be real clear on that, and then go for it. You got to put the action behind it. You have to put the determination behind it. You have to put the discipline behind it to make it happen, okay? Now, the last thing, I think is the last thing, well, I got two more things. There is good success and there is bad success, right? When we talk about success, when I actually said it yesterday, I was talking about different people have different definitions. There is good success and there is bad success. So when I'm talking about good success, that's the success that's tied to your assignment. Each of us has an assignment, right? Each of us has a story that we should be really focused on writing for our lives. My story does not match yours. My life does not match yours. My definition of success does not match yours, right? And so I have to say, okay, if God in his, and I wrote about it in my book, 14 Keys to Finding Good Success. If he says you meditate in his word day and night, right, then you'll find good success. That's an indication that there's bad success, right? So you've seen the people where it's like, man, they seem like they had everything. Why are they so depressed? Wow, it seems like their marriage was perfect. Because you can achieve things that looks good to the world, but if you're not actually focused on intended end, intended purpose, doing what you've been called to do, it's not going to be good success, okay? So the principles that I shared today, tomorrow, coming forth, they're all about how you can have this nothing missing, nothing broken kind of life. That's important to me. I am clear on my assignment to help the young folk, to help you to understand, hey, I want to live a life where I have peace. I want to live a life where I have happiness. I want to live a life where, when I go to work, I feel like, wow, I'm on assignment, right? You don't want to do something for the rest of your life that you don't want to do, that you don't have any joy with, right? And so that's why I think it's just so important that you slow down, right? I just hear Skip Marley song, slow down, right? You got to slow down just for a little bit and see, are you on task? Are you doing what's in your heart? Because if not, now it's time to pivot, to shift. I even feel like this year when we had to slow down, it was on purpose. You got to slow down and make sure you're going in the right direction. You don't want to win a race that you were never supposed to be in. Okay? So let's review these real quick. We've been on just for a little while. I gave you my definition of success, and I'll repeat it now for those of you that are just joining. Hello. Achievement. Success is the achievement of something desired. Do you have desires right now? You got to come up with a plan so that you can achieve them, right? Achievement of something desired, planned, or attempted that accomplishes your God-given, intended purpose while reaching a state of prosperity. I want you to have skills to pay the bills. I want you to have nothing missing, nothing broken. Having a good life. Why not? Why not you? Right? Why not have a great relationship? Why not live where you want to live and drive what you want to drive and eat what you want to eat? Why not? Why not? Why not accomplish the things that are in your heart? Those secret desires. Why not? You got to have a plan for it. You got to have a desire for it. Okay? And I said the second point was the maker of a thing determines the purpose of a thing. I can't tell you what your purpose is. I can help you with your purpose once you know what your purpose is. But the maker of a thing, and in this case, I'm talking about God. God knows what he put inside of you, right? Some people, I just wish I could sing, right? We use that as an example. That's a desire, but do you have the skill set for it? Do you have the gift for it? So not only do we want to look at desire, but we want to look at our giftings. What has God put in us that's natural, that you can wake up in the middle of the night and somebody says, do it, and you can do it? I want you to pay attention to those things. Pay attention, because when you look at what you're designed to do, that's tied to your fulfillment, okay? It's tied to your fulfillment. And I said that discipline and focus are going to be so important. If you want to be a successful person, having that good success, you got to be disciplined. You got to be focused. Your day needs to be planned before your day begins, right? It needs to be planned. You need to think about that day, that night before you go to bed. What are you doing tomorrow? You don't want to let your day happen. You make your day happen because you planned it. Okay. And then I talked about there's a difference between good success and bad success. And I really believe that. You can argue with me. Okay. Let's argue about it. But it's in the word. That's my foundation. And then the last thing I wanted to say is assignment. Okay. Once you know what that is, plus obedience equals prosperity. Once you know what that assignment is and you obey what's in your heart, that push, prosperity comes. That's when you start to see your life prosper in all these different areas. And then guess what? Prosperity plus purpose equals success. Y'all like my formula? Give me some hearts on that. Assignment plus obedience equals prosperity, and prosperity plus purpose equals success. That is what we're going for. That is why I'm going live. I want to help you discover what your assignment is. I want to help you discover purpose, right? So that you can prosper and you can totally succeed, okay? So I have no idea why that Let's to Success is pinned on there, because that's not what I typed. But I wanted to give you some keys to success, and I'm trusting that you guys are being blessed by these times that I pop on. I'll be back again tomorrow sharing some mindset types of things pertaining to success. I'm excited about it. I got a whole lot. If you want to pick up my book, it's only $15.97 plus shipping. It's a great book. There's actually a surprise in the back. A lot of people don't make it there because they're too lazy to read, but readers are leaders, and I encourage you to get this book or some other things that I have on my site, okay? So as I get off of here, if there are any questions that you would like to ask before I get off, I would love to answer that, and then we're going to hop off. So formulas for success. Thank you, Darielle. Darielle, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Thanks. That's really good. Awesome. I'm glad you guys got some value today. I appreciate the hearts. I appreciate you showing up live, and I would really appreciate if you share this with someone that you feel can be blessed by. We want to get really, really focused. We want to stop looking at others as the barometer for success, and we want to go in. We want to go in and say, okay, what am I supposed to do? What makes me happy for real, okay? I'm grateful. I appreciate your servant leading heart. Aw, it's my pleasure. It truly is, okay? So thanks for hopping on, guys. I'll be back here tomorrow at 12 noon. 12 noon. That's going to be our time together. And if you ever have questions that you need me to answer live, DM me. Put them in my direct messenger. I will answer them live, and I will go from there. Okay? So thanks so much for tuning in. God bless you. God bless you. And I'll see you tomorrow. Okay? Thanks so much. Yes, that's correct. Okay, awesome. I pronounced it correctly. All right, God bless. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.